Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I kind of want to talk about things that annoy me in Zenless Zero from a lot of stuff in that game. And as everyone knows, I play Zenless Zero so much. I play it from the launch all the way up to now. Like, this is probably my favorite gacha game to play. But like everything in life, it has its problems and kind of annoys me. So I figured why not talk about it. And while you're at it, why don't you tell me what annoys you down in the comment section about Zenless? Because I want to know. And while you're at it too, shameless plug, but subscribe to the channel because it'll mean the world to me, and join my Discord server that way you can talk to me or anyone in my community because it'll be greatly appreciated and we can hang out and do stuff. So yeah, without wasting any more time, these are all the stuff that annoy me in Zenless Zero. Enjoy. Honestly, this first one, it kind of what sparked this video idea is reaching max level, which is level 6 in Zenless Zero, and usually in Hoyoverse games, and I'll use Genshin and HSR example, when you either play Style or Genshin, you realize to the early to mid game you struggle hard with money, like really rough, to the fact that so much stuff gets so expensive the more you play and build up characters, their talents, their level, their weapons, leveling up artifacts. Like it takes so much like money just to level up those stuff. But towards the late game, that problem get less because now you have all your built characters and you sort out all that hell. And usually, if you keep playing long enough or like a certain amount of time, you eventually reach max level. In Genshin, will probably take you a while to get to max level, but Star Rail took me like over like 5 to 6 months probably. And reaching max level isn't nothing special, but it has like one underrated thing that I absolutely love, it the fact that once you reach max level in those two games, all the experience you get now converted to that game currency of their Mora or like credits and stuff, which is so good. Like the amount of money I get was so nice. I kept building up and then paid up with events and stuff. I never used that game version to grind money in that game for Genshin or Star because I just had so much of it now because thanks to reaching max level, I was just able to do the other stuff and just farm a lot of money on the side. Like reaching max level in those games was so worth it, but in Zenless, like reaching max level in Zone Zero, it ain't shit because realistically, because you get the exact same rewards as Genshin and Star, which are 3 wishes, understanding banner, like a fair amount of Danny's and a lot of like more energy so you can do more runs for your disk drive or like whatever. And the Faith in Return title you can put underneath your profile, and that's it. And I'll be honest, I got pissed off. I realized you don't get the extra conversion from XP to Danny because that pissed me off because you're still looking at the XP and you still get XP, but there's nothing to do with the XP because I'm already max level. Like I can't do anything with it, and I don't know why they didn't add like that conversion to like XP to Danny's because like that's right there. Your other two games have it, but it's not a thing in Zenless, and I'll be honest, I have no clue why. Like probably was the oversight or they realized how rich people got when they reached max level, but like that would happen when you just kept playing, like, and that should have been like a special like reward you give to like those players who spend so much time or like so much money to get max level. They should be able to like just build up money to the fact that they don't have to do like Danny's run for like money. Like they can probably farm for disk drive, character materials or other stuff and just build some Denny's on the side. Like it doesn't have to be as much as spending it for the Denny's, but like it could have been a little something. Like I'll be honest, I just don't know. Like this could be like a whole last video rant, but that's it. Yeah, level 60 ain't crap in this game, but yeah, let's move on. Alright, this one I think anyone can agree to me on, especially if you spend some money, you're free to play. Like you could agree that anyone would hate the fact that they spend so much money or spend so much pulls just to try to get a character, just to end up getting like a M4 Neko or to any character, to a character you've been really waiting for, a character you just really like. Like in this game, probably my most unluckiest out of all the Hoyo games because I lost the first 50-50 to Ellen, I lost again to Chingy, I lost to Bernice, I lost to Miyabi, I lost to Yishuan, which kind of hurt because I really wanted her, which is kind of a dagger. And I'll be honest, like sometimes it's just rough, but in a fair fact, I also got a lot of characters from getting guaranteed from losing all those 50-50. And I have won a fair amount of 50-50, but Jesus Christ, sometimes it's just damn. I think the two big ones were just losing to Yishuan and Miyabi because those are like two of the most stronger characters that can really carry a count. So I was forced not to have those characters because I was just unlucky because I don't know, I just pissed off RNGs or something, or someone tip him off. Like I really don't know, but let's move on to the next point because this one will actually really show why losing to those characters kind of pissed me off really. Alright, so the next point is the fact that who remembers back in the day, like a few patches ago, was only like just ice and ether, both sides on all the floors. Basically, you needed ice or ether, and maybe the occasional fire element. Like ever since New Air banner was over, and then Vivian Hugo came out, like it just been a constant case of like ice, ether, ice, too. And then like I didn't have a nice DPS for obvious reason until I got Hugo, which took like almost the end of his own ban, and then like the fact that they do this dumbass thing ever since that bring a boss fight. And the Pompeii boss fight where they only bring bosses out that only weak to one element instead of two, which I find kind of dumb because like why can't it just be two elements you're weak to, because then like you have the extra weakness you can bring if you lack in like ice. So if you don't have ice, you can just use ether, and if you didn't have physical, you could just use fire. But in these special boss cases, it's just one element, which is it's kind of a way to make you pull on the character on the banner. So if you had a really strong ice DPS, so instead of making a boss like weak to ice and weak to ether, like we saw when Yishuan came out, it's like an enemy that only weak to ether. So instead of using your powerful ice DPS, they kind of want you to pull for Yishuan, and then so you can have a strong like ether DPS. Which is very annoying, but it's a business. They need to make money, but also the fact that you kind of need to like have a DPS of every element now, which is fine. But my Horror Master was hard, like struggling because there were just no electric weak enemies, maybe the occasional shooter fans, but I was pretty happy in this new shooter fans. We finally got like an electric weak enemy, so I could finally get to play Bahar Monster finally. But like, good lord, he was like struggling hard. So that kind of give me an idea for it, but realistically, we just have to pull more characters, but still annoying. Alright, for this last one I want to talk about, I kind of want to talk about the end game content, especially the one where kind of based on how quick you can do it, like the time gated ones, like, oh yeah, those ones are just kind of annoying to do. Like other than the Infinite Tower one, like the other one can just be annoying because sometimes like you need so much investment just to like clear out the content. You need specific characters too, like it could be a hassle, and then when they make their characters, they give like the DS mechanic to make them fat, but also the fact that the amount of iframes too, it's just so annoying. Like when you fight one of those twin bosses, like the fact that if you kill one, they do this animation, the fact that it just stalls time, like that thing is just annoying. And I kind of wish they brought back more of the deadly stuff they did back in the day. So instead of time getting it kind of based on how much character survives. So where you can just make it so deadly, but even with like low investment, you can still clear it out. You just need to be good with dodging and understand the enemy mechanics and understand what attributes you need to break their shields and make the enemy so aggressive and deadly. The fact that to get the S rank in those game modes, you just can't let any of your team or like your agents die. That was pretty fun. Like I hope they bring back those Shield Defense game modes because that was really fun for end game. Like some of the stage and Shield Defense are fun, especially this recent one on the first half because I finally get to use my Horror Master and he still holds up pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with that. But then like, good lord, the amount of times I had to like sweat or like try to like clear the content with the animation and stuff, like I need more investment in that game, but those are just my problems. But yeah, those are all the stuff that kind of annoys me and stuff on Zero. Like, even with my annoyances, I still like the game and still put like a lot of investment into my account. So I'm gonna keep trying and pull other characters, but those are stuff that piss me off. So that's it. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure. And of course, like, comment, subscribe if you like what you see. And until my next video, guys, take care. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.